Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would show you guys how I'm setting up my digital planner for the new year. So I already started, but I wanted to show you guys some other last minute things that I also wanted to do. So let me just show you guys what I started with. So here is, where's January? Here's January, guys, okay? I could have just clicked on the tab, but whatever. So here's January. I have not yet started filling in any of these dates yet, which I actually need to do. I need to fill in like the day of the week and all that jazz, so I know. Let's start that. I could do that with you guys. All right, so I know Tuesday is the 1st, the 2nd, and I'm just gonna go fill these in all the way across. Now somebody asked me recently if I'm gonna be selling a digital dated planner, and I'm not sure. Like, I think that might be an option I could have for some of you guys if you guys want to prefer to buy a dated one every single year. But I think I like having an undated one. And I mean, you guys could always set it up when you get a digital planner to have it already for the whole entire year. I'm not sure if that's something I would do because the next page also has like an events thing. So if you don't want to date it ahead of time, you can just add in stuff to your events list. Does that make sense? I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. All right, 31 days in January. So I got that done so far. Alright, so going to my next page, this is what I mean where I didn't even fill in my January goals yet. I will do that very soon. It's just not in this video. But my January goals, and here's the birthdays and events page. Here I'm going to write in my brother's birthday because I have that on the 16th. And I'm just going to write brother's birthday. Here is the events page, is what I mean. It's dated already 1 through 31. And you could just kind of fill in when you have a certain event if you already know when it's going to be. I'm going to down here put like an asterisk because I have, I know that there's like a couple of things that will be happening. I just don't know what day, which is my brother's birthday celebration. And I'm also going to have end of year celebration, and I know that's going to be in January. I just don't know what day that's going to be, so I'm just putting it down there. Anyway, so here is my next page. Now this page I love so much. It's not included in the planner. It's an insert that you'd have to get for your planner, but I love it, and I'm like most excited to start this in the new year. And this is my 31 days of gratitude. So I have these inserts in my shop. I have the colored ones, which is the ones that I'm going to be using. And there's also a black and white version if you don't want any color in your planner. But basically at the top here it says gratitude turns what we have into enough and more. And it starts saying 31 days of gratitude. And then on the other page there's also another quote that says gratitude opens your eyes to the limitless potential of the universe. So every single day I'm going to come back to this page and I'm going to write something that I'm grateful for from that day. Now I started doing this where I had to do 3 things I was grateful for that day and also kind of create it and make it like a journal, make it look pretty, because I just wasn't okay with just writing it regularly and I felt like I needed to decorate my page. So here I now have enough space to do 31 days for the whole entire month, and I have about 4 sentences, or not 4 sentences, but like 4 lines that I could write on, and I only want to do 1 for every single day. So I have plenty of space to write in what I'm grateful for that day, and I'm just like so excited for this. I don't know if I already bookmarked this page, but let's check. So I'm going to click this little 4 square thing, and then on bookmarks, and I did bookmark it. So I have gratitude page 10, so I could just click on that next time. I also have my habit tracker set up here on the next page. This is my 2-page insert in my shop. So it just says habit tracker, and there's a quote that says motivation is what gets you started, habit is what keeps you going. And it has 1 through 31 slots. You could write in the month that it is currently. So I'm gonna write month of January because it's January. And I like to track this, you know, for the whole entire year, so January. And then I have my habits here. So I have my Valtrex, my Sugar Bear hair, reading, gratitude, calligraphy, chilling with babe, Etsy orders, filming a main channel video, editing videos, KK printables, and Skillshare. I just wrote these, and then behind it I did a highlight for every single one of these, and as I fill it in I will use that same color highlight. So I did like the third color from the bottom so I know. So if I did it on the first day, I will just fill that little piece in, you know? Does that make sense, guys? I could also just put like an X if I wanted to. I could also just cross it out just like that. Whatever works for you and however you want to fill it in that you did those habits, but it's like a nice visual that you could see over time and how well you're doing. My next page is going to be my weekly meal plan on this side, and then my grocery list on this side. Both of these again are in my shop. So this says weekly meal plan. There's also an option where you could get the weekly meal plan with the calories. You get both inserts with that one purchase. So one of them will just say calories down here, so you could track that. I just like to use the regular weekly meal plan, and then I'll write in the days of the week here. So we're going to start on the 3rd this week because I only meal plan for my work days and I go back to work on Wednesday. So it's going to be, I think, guys, I messed up in my calendar, I think. Oh no, the 2nd is a Wednesday. So I'm going to have to go back and do that. Alright, but the 2nd is a Wednesday. Anyway, so I just leave the other ones blank. Then I have my grocery list here. So week of whatever. I don't normally fill that in. I just know it's like my grocery list. I have produce, dairy, meat and seafood, frozen goods, pantry items, bakery and deli, household items, health and beauty, and other items. So that's what would go there. And I just use this on my phone because GoodNotes syncs up with your phone. So I just look at my grocery list when I'm grocery shopping. Now the next page is just my week on 2 pages. So this is also another spread I have in my shop. I also created a little box here with this pen tool, and then I clicked on that box, which helps you create like straight lines. If you guys could see, kind of like it just makes them straighter. So I just created that box here because I like to use that for my checklist, and then I use the lasso tool, highlight it, and I copy it and then paste it wherever I want it to go. So then I have like a perfect checklist in all of my boxes. So that's that page. Next page, I just have like a whole bunch of blank pages after the month for me to fill in. But I want to show you guys what else I did here. So I don't know if you guys could see here, but I changed my tabs. So one way that you could also change your tabs is basically you're just going to take the pen tool. Okay, it's a lot of work up front, but I take the pen tool, I think I click on the 3rd gray one from the bottom, whichever one is closest to match the color of the tab, and I fill in what it actually says. So now you can't even tell that it says 3, or it was supposed to say 3, right? Once I just fill it all in. Okay, so you can't even really tell that it says 3. I'm going to go back on my white one, and because the tabs are all in white, I'm just going to write something. So let's say I want this to be recipes. Oops, I still have that tool selected. Okay, so let's say I want recipes. Now when I go on to my next page, I want to show you guys. Next page doesn't have that anymore. What you have to do is go from the page that you kind of created this. You're going to take the lasso tool and handwriting, and then you have to highlight like that whole tab of where you colored it, and then copy. So then when you go on to your next page, you have to paste it, and then you're going to have to move it there and write on top of it, just like that. So then you have to do that for every single page, which is why I'm telling you guys up front, because before you set up your planner, that's the best time for you guys to do it. Now, I sat here doing it for all of my pages because I was just getting a little confused with what my tabs were, and I had to keep going back to the index, and that's fine, and I'm sure over time I will remember what these tabs are that I have written, but I just preferred it that way where I already have it written on my tabs. But anyway, guys, moving on to my notes section, which is part of me setting up my planner. Here I have my savings tracker, but this is from 2018. Now I don't have that written here, but I will have that written now. So this is 2018. I'm also going to write it on this side so that we know this was 2018, and then I'll have it written on this page. This was all 2018, guys. So what I'm going to do is kind of move my things over. So when I click on the notes tab, I want it to go directly to my savings tracker. So I have my book log here. What I'm going to do, like I said, is just move everything over. So I'm going to click on that 4 box thing, going to click edit, click on the book log, copy, and then I'm going to paste another page right after this so that we have that same page. I'm going to end up deleting one of these, and I also want to move some pages around. I think this is all just lined pages. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. I'm going to move that one there, and we're going to start moving things down a little bit at a time. So this page I'm actually going to delete now. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I could have just added a blank page. So let's just delete the one that I copied. Then I'm going to go back here, select all of this again, because I still want to keep, like, the point is that I still want to keep my 2018 stuff, so I could, like, look back at it and see how much I saved. So copy. Oops, I already moved it, but go to the next page, and here I'm going to do paste. Alright, so that's my 2018. Here I could delete it. I'm going to do a good job highlighting everything the second time around. Here is actually where I wanted to do a savings tracker. So I don't even know why I deleted that. To be honest, guys, I'm going to end up copying this whole thing again. Sorry, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, guys. I clearly don't know what I'm doing anymore. All I wanted to do was erase the pages. Okay, hold on. All I should have done is erase the pages, so let's go back. That's funny. Alright, let's go back and paste this again. And I think that's good. So now I'm not going to have the image tool selected in the lasso, just the handwriting. Alright, delete. So now I have a fresh, clean page that I'm going to start with. I'm going to click on that tab. I'm going to write 2019. Also, I'm going to write 20K here. Now, what I like about the savings tracker is that you could put in as much as you want, because you could have these going by 100 at a time. You know, so then you'd save up 1K in 10 boxes. You could have them going as 50 at a time. So then you would need 2 boxes for 100, or, you know, 20 boxes for 1,000. However much you think you could save, you could put in a goal there. I just do 10 boxes is 1K, so I count them $100 each, but either way is fine. So here's my new savings tracker. It is still linked to my bookmark page. So if I click, oh, I didn't even bookmark this. So I'm going to bookmark it now. The 4 squares, bookmarks, add, and I'm going to type in savings tracker. I know it's in my notes pages too, but we're going to have it here just in case. I already have my weekly bookmarked and everything, my habit tracker for the month, my meal plan, and my gratitude. All that is linked. Here, next page is just the old savings tracker, and I'm also going to bookmark my book log. Now, book log, I know I try to read 30 books a year, and I miserably failed this past year. I'm going to keep going with this tracker, I think. I'm just going to write 2018, 2019. Let's just write that at the top because I like seeing it. I think it's a little bit of motivation when it's not completely empty. but it is what it is because I didn't actually get to read that many books. So I think that's it, guys. I think that's all I'm doing for January. I hope you guys enjoyed this video showing you guys how I have my planner set up for the beginning of the new year. I'm so excited to start gratitude and track my habits and things like that and just kind of stay on task. And I hope you guys are excited for the new year as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to click that red subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And also, if you guys do have my digital planner and you guys ever share it in stories on Instagram, you could tag me at KarolinasKrafts, and I love to repost your digital planners and how you're using them. So make sure you let me know if you guys are sharing, because I would love to just add it to my story. And yeah, so that's all I want to say. Alright guys, I will see you in the new year. Bye!